Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. So I made an extra little piece of video that I wanted to share, insert into this video. So I'll insert it here. It's someone had asked me what do you do with like the wooden tags that we've made and stuff like that. And so I show you in this little insert video what I'm doing with them. There's loads of things you can do with them. Loads and loads of things. So here it is. Okay, this is what I do with them. The wooden tags. This is just in my entryway, and someone said, what would you do with them? And I go, well, I'm hanging them on a keychain thingy. So this is the keychain thingy. Just thought I would show you a little bit of, this is just my entryway where a keychain thingy would be, right? Okay, there you go. Today we're doing our sip and craft, which can be anything, right? Or everything, or whatever it turns out to be. I'm sipping green chai tea. You guys let me know what you're sipping. And I'm making not so hidden paper clips. It's, you know, anyways. So they're going to be on the page as a sort of, I'm thinking of them as a tab kind of thing, you know. But yeah, they're like so. They go, well, yeah, they go right on to the page. I'm just using scraps today. So they'll go on the page this way, and they'll be on the page that way too. So let me show you what I'm doing. I've tried several different things till I've got down to where I think I've got my favorite way of doing it, and that's this trim here, which is this, only, you know, cut smaller. I think that works the best. I tried some of the beading. That's cute, but it's a little more dimensional really than I want it to be. And then I tried some of this, which is not very wide, but it's still a little bit too big. I might use it, but you know. And I tried some lace. It's too big. So if you trim that down, I mean, it's that wide, but if you trim it down, you can get 3 strips out of one piece, and it looks pretty. I think it does. Yeah, that's my favorite ones, to do them that way. You've got a little bit of fringe, you've got all that going on. It's just easy to put around there. There's another one where I used the lace, and this is just too big, and I didn't do anything over here because that was so big. So yeah, I made an embellishment side and a pocket side. The pocket side has the little bitty paper doll. I miniaturized the paper dolls, okay? They're cute. Just little mini dolls, right? See if I can get that to get clear for you. Just little bitty. You can print them out at different sizes. If somebody were to want some of these little miniature ones already cut out and ready to put together and stuff like that, then you can, you know, let me know, and I'll see if I can accommodate. I think I could put them in a regular envelope, so postage wouldn't be too bad. That would be a thing, right? So we'll figure it out if you want any. I've got a whole pile of the little people, little teeny ones. Okay, so not so hidden paper clips. I did it on purpose because I wanted this little. Now you can put a charm on here. I just wanted some something like that on the end, and that's this this here. You can get it on Amazon. It's in the ribbon section. I don't think of it as ribbon really, but it's a trim, so there you go. So what I'm doing is I'm using a 3.5 by 1.5 piece, and I just fold that in half. So yeah, I'm using scraps because this is a perfect kind of project to use a scrap, right? So this is my 3.5 by 1.5 piece, and just fold it in half. That's that simple, right? Now this is my scrap that I'm going to put my paper clips on. Let me get me some tools out here because I want this to be really, 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 same thing with this one. It's just, you know, 3.5 by 1.5. Got my little pockets. They're going to be flat pockets because that would be, I don't want to do a gusset on something that small. We'll just put it that way, okay? All right. So I've got my paper clip up here, and I try to get a good bunch of it out, not flush down on there, right? What I'm going to do is hold it up here like so, right? And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to make me a little bitty wedge cut here. And let me get that back straight. And a little bitty wedge cut here. Okay? I'm cutting the back piece, not the front piece, if that makes sense. So from that wedge cut to that one, I'm just going to go right across there. And it takes out just what you need to be able to stick this right up in here. Sure it does. Then you've got your paper clip sticking out, right? Pretty simple, pretty easy. I know. It's not, well, I don't try to do anything hard. If I even find something hard, I'm going to make it easy. It's just the way I do. But, yeah, we're going to have it. Maybe this one's trying to be on there with me. I want it to be that size poking out, right? You need a little bit of room to tie something on or to put a charm on, whatever you want to put there. I wanted it to have that so I could put something. It's a thing. So I'm just going to use my regular glue I use. Don't get too close to your edges with too much glue. I mean, get your edges, but don't get too close with too much. Because, you know, if you glue and it squidges out, then you can seal up what you don't want to seal up. Right? Okay, so we're going to just set that in there, like so. Like so. Make sure our paper clip is up here where we want it. And then we're just going to press it down. Pretty simple, huh? Pretty simple. And, yep, then we're going to glue this side down as well. So, like I said, not too much on the edges, a little bit, but not too much. And I always go over and put a little bit of glue on the paper clip itself because why not? We want the whole thing glued down, right? But not the paper clip, not the part we want to be open. I hope I'm making some kind of sense. Okay, so now that we've got that, we're going to go back and make sure, that's why I've got this little piece of scrap paper here. We're going to go back and make sure that we didn't glue down anything we didn't want to glue down, right? Yep. So, pretty good. We've got it. We're going to let that one settle in, and we're going to do this one. Same method. This is just scrap. And you want to take, I'm using, excuse me, I'm using 2-inch paper clips because I'm going to use them to put, like, clip journal cards and stuff in. So I wanted it to have some strength, you know. Okay. So you want a little bit, 1/2 inch over here, 1/2 inch over here. ish. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're gonna make sure we're in the right place. Sometimes the paperclip wants to just slide around on you. It does me. Well, it does it more on camera than just saying. Okay. Now, again, we're gonna hold this up here and we're gonna make our little snips so that we know where to cut from and to, right? Right there. And right there. And then we have our, and if you run your scissors along the edge, you can kind of feel where that that cut mark is if you can't see it. Just a thing. We're gonna give it a dry run, see if it's gonna be fine, and it looks fine. So now we're gonna just put it together. Okay. Yep. Put glue there, just don't put too much. No squidging on this part. I generally don't mind if things squidge out a little bit if I'm making something, but if I'm making something that's going to be open, I mind. So it needs to be right in there. Just slide it right through there, and then do that, making sure that everything is pressed down really good. So cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to use some of these as tabs on my short pages on the waterfall journal. I think it's a thought, an idea, or whatever, you know. If I don't, they'll just go into my stash to be used later. But hey, it's an idea. Okay, before everything dries completely, go through and make sure that you're still open where you need to be open, right? Goes on there, great. No worries, okay? All right, now, as that one settles, we'll start working on the other one. Ah, that's helpful. It is. Okay, let's work on the other one. I want to give it a little bit of ink. Also, at this time is a good time to check and see if you need to trim anything. Sometimes when you're putting them together, even though they're straight to begin with, they can get a little bit off, you know. So just kind of eyeball that and see. You can round your corners. I've done that before, but on this one, since I'm putting the trim around, I didn't really think that was a necessity. So, yeah. Let me see if I need to. No, that one's okay. But yeah, just kind of check around it and trim what you need to trim, and then go ahead and move on to the next step, right? Okay. Alrighty. Little inking, because we do like the vintage look, or I do like the vintage look. Okay. Also, we want to put on the pocket. So decide, all of mine are going to be going on the page from right to left, okay? So these are going to be the outside part. So I know that ahead of time. I've been making some of them with the pocket over here and some of them with the pocket over here, because you've got two sides to that page, right? So if you put them on this way, you could have a pocket over here or an embellishment over here, or a pocket over here and embellishment over here, if that makes sense. I just figured, well, you know, we'll do it that way. So I'm going to put a pocket on this side, and then I'll put a pocket on this side. I don't know, I'm just doing it this way. And as I do this, again, this is just scraps, things that are left over. I had a strip of this and I cut it down to the size I needed it to be. You can make your pocket any which size. You can make these any size you want them. I mean, really, they're just not so hidden paper clips, right? So as we do this, remember to give it that little bitty push right up at the top, because if you a flat pocket can get really flat and tight on you. So if you give it a little bit of a push up here on this part, then you've got a little bit of a gap, and it can hold something a lot easier and won't tear off as much, right? So that one's on that way. So we're going to put this one on this side. I had extras. It's good to have extras, believe me. Okay, now we're going to put this one on this side. So you have pockets or embellishments on both sides of your page, right? It's just cute that way. Okay. Yep, you want a little room in there. It's not always easy to get that room, but you have to just work with it. And when it's dry, you can take your bone folder and go in there, which I will do in a minute because I want it to be dry first though. Okay, so now we've got embellishments, and I'm going to put that trim around. I'm just going to take the narrow trim. It's super cute when you cut it down like that. It's just really cute. So we're going to put a little bit across here. We're treating it like lace. That's what we're doing. And just put it right across there. Pull it a little bit to get it, you know, inside there. Okay. And then trim it off. Right. Now, if you don't want to put any kind of trim on there, you don't have to. Of course not. You can just do whatever you want to do. I like the trim. It's just, I don't know, I do. So I do it. Doesn't take but a minute, and this is really easy to work with. So I'm just doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? But yeah, like I said, it's just so easy. Doesn't take but a minute. It really glues down fast. This trim, you can get this on Amazon. Most of the things I'm using, I don't think there's, well, that glue press thing you can't get on Amazon. I don't know why, but Amazon does not carry it. It's probably because it costs so darn much. Anyways, sorry. I like it, but I just didn't like the price. I would love to get another one, but I can't get over my frugalness. I'm waiting for it to get cheaper. If it gets cheaper, I'll tell you guys. Yeah, I like it, but if somebody were to make another one that would be a little cheaper and make a few tweaks to it, one tweak that would be awesome if somebody were making one of these. I don't know who would make one, but anyways, if somebody were to make one of these, what would be awesome is if they would put silicone on the stand, not just where the nozzle hits the bottom, but where I don't always put it in there exactly straight, and I'm not the only one. I've seen other people and it gets mucked up in there. I'll show you. You see that? All around through here, there's bits of glue where you go to put it in there and it hits here, 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 here. That would be awesome if they would just coat this with silicone, so that would be easier to clean off, because that is a booger to clean out. Anyways, just saying. I guess once you use something, you start in your mind figuring out how to make it better. I do. It's a me thing, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to put the trim on both sides because it's pretty. But yeah, when you go to put it in there, you're not always paying attention, you know, and you're not putting it straight in exactly and all that. I mean, who does really? I've seen other people and it's all mucked up, and you have to really let that soak for a long time to get that cleaned up. So mine doesn't get cleaned as often as I'd like to. I just don't have time. I need to do my stuff. So it would be nice if it's silicone, the glue comes right off, because not much is going to stick to silicone, which is a good thing when you want something to not stick, right? Okay. Now, yeah, this little trim like this, trimming that. Now it does take a minute to cut it into 3 strips, but that's okay. I mean, you know, it doesn't take that long, and it's pretty. I think it is. Yeah, and it grabs real quick, so that makes your job easier as well. So yeah, just a little strip of it. Okay, now we've got our pocket. Let me get my, here it is. I want to just make sure that that's open, you know, just give it a little bit, and then you got your pocket there. And also I want to make sure this is still open, because, you know, I've been gluing along the edge of it. That's a thing. Okay, it is. Well, I had to wedge in there, but yeah. So I'm going to use some of this to make the thing up here. Like I said, you can put charms, but I didn't want to add any kind of bulk because it is going on the inside page. And yeah, I didn't want to bulk it. That journal's getting pretty bulky as it is. So this is soft and easy, and it's just super simple, and it can go that way, that, you know. A charm, if I put a charm on here, if it had any kind of dimension at all, I mean, it could be really flat, but if it had any kind of dimension at all, it could make impressions or dents in the pages. It's just my way of thinking. I didn't want that. I just wanted something soft and easy to work with, okay? So I've got a lot of little, now some of these embellishments I'm using are from the kit, and I made them smaller. You can print them out half size. Super cute to do that. Some of them are from the freebies that I've done, you know, just stuff like that. Let me see. I think I'm going to do this guy. I haven't done one with him, so I'm going to do him. He's going to be my, whoops, let me give him a little bit of, you know, I haven't inked any of these, so sorry. I kind of go around. I back them all. Like I said, if you want some of these, if you live in the United States, what do you call it? The ones that aren't Hawaii, and I mean, you know, the ones that don't cost so much to send to. We got our problems here. Anyways, I'm gonna put him there. I can mail them to you in a regular little mailer, but yours would come with the back and the front, and you'd have to put them together yourself, because that does take a minute. But it's so cute. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a teddy bear, because that's adorable. And what else am I gonna do? I think that was one of the, I don't know, it might have been in the kit or it might have been a freebie. I don't know, but let's see what else I'm gonna do. I've got teddy bears and bunnies, and a lot of these things were from the freebies. Oh, this one was one of the freebies. I think it was in that little that little thing, the little hinged pocketbook. I think so. Yeah, this could have been either way or both. I don't know. It's a cute teddy bear, so I'm going to use it. All right. We're going to put those books there and that teddy bear there. How adorable is that? Just, you know, it's fun. Okay. Here we go. It's very, I don't know, shabby chic, maybe. It's cute, for sure. But yeah, I can put them in my website shop if there's anybody interested that lives in the continuous US, you know, something that I don't have to do airmail. Anyways, super cute, right? We've got that and that. And so you see, when you put it on a page, you're going to have the little guy here within a pocket on this page. You turn the page and you've got this over here. See? That's adorable. Okay. Let me get a sip because we are sipping and crafting, right? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is open because it's dry now. Okay. Because, you know, you don't want it to pull loose anywhere. Is that loosening? No, that's okay. It is okay. Okay. Yeah, I figured I would just try to do 2 on video. It would give you a good idea on how, if you wanted to, you know, make some or something similar to this to go in your journals. I mean, you don't have to have this kit. I'm just using scraps. Whatever floats your boat, whatever journal you're working on, you can use these as page tabs. I think that's just cute. And I'm thinking about putting them like, start at the top and then put some down the page so it actually looks like tabs. Does that make sense? I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, yeah. But they would be removable tabs, yeah? So, super cute. I don't know which one we're going to use. I've used a lot of them, but those little paper dolls are so cute. Now, we'll be using a lot of the paper dolls when we start doing the the vintage playtime journal. But I couldn't not use them now. I mean, they're just adorable. So, there's that, right? Okay. Get some glue off my fingers. But yeah, I really like this trim. It takes a minute, yeah, to trim it out and make it small like this, but it grabs fast. It folds over really easy to do around here. It's easy to work with, so yeah, why not? You get so much glue on your fingers, things start trying to glue to you. It's a thing. Okay, here we go. Now, we get this turned around and up to there. Again, you have to check because you're gluing on the edge, so you have to check and make sure you didn't get, you know, your thing glued together, because you don't want to do that. Okay, now this side will be the embellishment side. So fun. I don't know, I think these add a lot, and it also gives you an interactive element, right, in your journal, because you can take it off from where you put it and put it somewhere else, or add something else into it. You can put a journal card or a little narrow folio or something like that on one side and put, you know, something else on the other side. and it's all movable and changeable and all that. I think it's cool. Very interactive to do this. Okay. And it's quick. You can make a lot of these. Actually, they get a little bit addictive after a minute, you know. You go, oh, I can make another one. Oh, I can make one for this. I can make one for that, you know. Let me get this string off. I do like the frayed edge, but I don't want it to stay, you know, on there. Okay, now, there we go. That to that. Super fun. Yep. We've got, but yeah, we've got another one ready to embellish, right? Okay. I did check that. Okay. All right. We've got embellishments, and we've got, let's pick our paper doll first. Let's see. I've used that one. I'm going to use this little girl. She's got a cute little cap on. This one here. She's dressed for being warm too. So, it's still kind of cold. I think they said it was 16 last night, and I'm like, oh, my heater works fine, so I'm okay. But, you know. Okay, I'm going to use this little girl. I mean, aren't they just adorable? Stick her right in there. And what is she going to be doing? I kind of think of it as, oh, what's the kid going to be doing, you know? Maybe she'll read some books. We've got these books. Those are cute. And maybe this bunny here. What about that? That's adorable. I'm stuck on adorable today. But it really is adorable. So, you know, just saying. Little bit of ink. Not a lot, but a little bit. But yeah, these are going to be just so cute, I think. I mean, I haven't tried them out yet. I just, in my mind, they're pretty. They're cute. But yeah, if you print out something a little bit smaller, sometimes you get just, you know, it's a whole different look, right? So, there's her books. And here's her bunny. Oh, we got to put some trim on that. Yeah. Okay. That is so cute. And I think this bunny was one of the freebies. I don't remember which one, but one of them. But she was bigger. So let me get some of this glue off my fingers, and then we'll put this trim on there. Maybe I'll see if I can pull out a page. It's sitting over here where I was working on it last. That journal. Are those journals? Because, yeah, I'm making 2 of them. Okay, now, there we go. That one's probably the right length, so let's see if we can trim that one to be, I think I'm going to trim that one a little bit shorter. Just a little bit. Okay, now, that is super cute. Okay, out of the way, let's make sure we've got our opening still open, right? Because gluing around the edges, well, you know, it's a thing. Come on. It kind of got it on that corner. Okay. Yeah. Now we are good to go. Okay. One thing to watch out with when you're making these, since they are two-sided, you want the top to be at the top on both sides. I was doing them and not thinking last night, and I was like, oh, because I had my embellishments going one way and the pocket the other way. It's a thing, okay? It happens to the best of us, right? Not saying I'm the best of us, but it happens to me. Okay, let me pull out one of these and we'll see what it'll look like on the page. As long as I don't make a craft-a-lanch, right? Okay, on the short pages, we'll just use this one I just made. This one, please. Okay, we're going to have it this way, and we'll have like one of the short pages, like so, and it'll stick on like that, and put a journal card here and a journal card there. And if I go from top to bottom with them, there's like, how many pages? There's not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be cute, just sticking out, right? I think so. It's adorable. Okay, another video. That'll be for that'll be for Sunday. Maybe I won't forget to, you know, to do. I won't forget. I'll do something about it. Okay. Now, I hope you guys are having fun. Just use your scraps up. I mean, I just had some scraps left over. Did this. If you want to do them the same size I did, it's 3.5 by 1.5. And then just fold them together. You can use all kinds of little embellishments and such. It's really simple. It's an easy craft. The little pocket, if you're using my measurements, the little pocket, let's see how big that is, so I don't leave you hanging, you know. It's 1 3/4 by 3/4. 1 3/4, yep, by 3/4. So that worked out perfect for the ones I was doing, because they have, it comes up almost halfway of your, you know, embellishment. It's enough room to stick it down in there, and it's fine. You could put more than one paper doll in there, or more than one, whatever you want to put in there. You can put more. I just was sticking one in because, I don't know, it's what I was going with. So we've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one, all kinds of ones. I like that. That was on one of the freebies. We've got this one, we've got this one. Even though that's a little big, it still looks fine. And that one, and that's the one I did upside down. See, I've got him going this way and the pocket going this way. And I'm like, oh wow, I'm gonna fix that. But it happens. And then I've got this one and this one. I still think the lace is way too big, but I'm gonna use it. We've got that one and that one. This one, I just think that's two-dimensional for this particular project. So I might use this on something else, right? It's still usable. And then this guy. We did this one today. How'd they get at the end? I don't know. Okay. Lots of them. Okay? And lots more that can be done. I'm definitely not tossing these. These are going back into my stash of vintage Rose and Playtime, and they will come out and play in another project. Hey, if I was going to cut these out, I'm going to cut out a whole page, not just, you know, 3 or 4 things. It's on the Cricut, you have this thing where you can do multiples of the project, you know, so why not? I think I did 3 of these. Anyways, I won't get into too much of the other side of things, but yeah, I've got a pile of them, and I'm going to be using them in lots of projects coming up. So I will put some of these in my website shop if there's any interest. Just saying. Too cute. All right. We have crafted. We have sipped. And, you know, so we're done. You guys have fun. I'm having a load of fun. So I hope you guys are having fun. You never know what I'm going to do next in the sip and craft. So Who knows? I think I have an idea, though. But I won't tell you now. I'll show you next time, okay? All right. You guys take care. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. TTFN.